Hey, what's up? This is the second video I've made about pulling from these three boxes. We've got the Marvel Annual 21-22 cards, which is from a blaster box. They do have a really sick parallel. I really like in them the blue foil parallel in every pack, so there should be one in here. The 21-22 Hockey Artifacts Hobby box. And I really like pulling this because you always get something that's numbered or a jersey or hopefully an autograph. We haven't had an autograph for anything in my card collecting career. It's been a pretty short one, to be fair. So hopefully today, who knows, we'll find out. And then, of course, the 15 card pack of the 2023 UFC Don Russ trading cards. This is out of a blaster box, I think. It does have laser parallels in the box, which would be cool to get. I like the older fighters when I open these, but I'll keep my eyes open for the rated rookies as well. You never know when one of those is going to turn it up. So that's the goal today. Now, before I get into that, there are a couple of new cards that I haven't shown on here. I've got this Artifacts NHL Remnants, Johnny Gaudreau, which I've pulled earlier before I started making these videos from this Artifacts hobby box. And I love it because it's my first jersey pull. Super excited about that. Now, I think it's worth about $2 on eBay or whatever, but I'm not looking to sell, so it doesn't really matter to me. It was just a cool experience to get that out of the box. So I hope to get the same with that autograph. And the other card I've got up here is in the top loader, the Nico Minoru. Now this just looks like your standard base card from these Marvel Annual Blaster boxes, or just the base set. But it is a variant. It's the canvas print variant, which I think is very cool too. I've had a few hockey cards from Upper Deck 2023 Series 2 that have had this canvas style print, and I like them. I think they look really cool, really classy maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's get into this, shall we? I'll save the artifacts for last because that's the one that I really think might have something cool in it. Hopefully that autograph or another jersey card would be cool. I know there's a lot of double patches in these boxes. So I'll start with, let's start with the UFC. Why not? Just a second while I get my affairs in order. All right, we'll start with the UFC. 15 cards. They're always a lot of base cards, but they're cool base cards usually. I'm pretty removed from the UFC game, so I know the older fighters are a bit better than the newer ones, but hey, I'm kind of learning to love the sport again, so it's a good way to get in touch with what's what and who's on the scene. And I've already kind of blown that, but that's okay. We'll get to that. There is a laser parallel in here. I don't know who it is. All right, we start with Vincent Luque. I cannot pronounce that name. I apologize. And that'll happen a bit with some of these names. And then we've got the Benail Dariush. Okay. Again, I'm not too familiar with these guys. I'm more familiar with the old heads, but that's fine. Ooh, Matthias Gamrot. Okay. Oh, here's a popular face, isn't it? It's Khabib. We all know Khabib, UFC legend. So that's kind of cool. I pulled a couple of George St. Pierre's recently, which I've really been amped on because he's the GOAT in my opinion. But yeah, I'll take a Khabib any day. All right, TJ Dillashaw, not half bad. Another pretty famous fighter in the UFC. It was never my favorite, but I always had time for some TJ. Oh, Johnny Walker. No, it's Johnny Walker. Oh, he's a Brazil native. I thought he might be Australian. I am familiar with him, but not too familiar, as you might have guessed. Vivian Araujo, sorry. Yep, no, I'm not sure who that is, but I will start watching again and try and get into learning all of these fighters again. We've got a Jared Cannonier. All right, cool. Hudus. Yadong Song. All right, that's kind of cool. I'll have to look a little more into this one in particular, because while I'm not too familiar with this guy, I think he's a Korean fighter, and I am based in Korea at the moment, hence my very limited options for cheap cards. Oh man, I'll definitely check more into that one. All right, after that, now I saw the green shorts, Kelvin Gastelum. He's a legend. He's a really good fighter, but I thought it might be a Tai Tuivasa because I am a New Zealander, and it's kind of fun seeing the New Zealand and Australian fighters in these sets. Andrei Arlovski, all right. Another good heavyweight. Oh, is he? There's my New Zealander. Wow. Well, I say New Zealander. I think he's from Nigeria, but spent a lot of his time in New Zealand. Yeah. He's a legend, a little controversial, I know, but I always have time for some Izzy. Dustin Jacoby, okay, that's cool. And Stairmasters, okay. It's not my favorite set, and I think a lot of people feel pretty similarly. It's Conor McGregor. It's the first Conor McGregor card I've pulled, so that's kind of fun. Definitely not my favorite fighter, but can't deny that he's one of the greats. Yeah, Stairmasters. It's a bit strange, but I dig it. And then we've got our parallel at the back, the laser parallel. So let's check it out. Who is it? Daniel Rodriguez. And these are cool cards. I mean, they've done a good job making them look pretty darn shiny, right? Okay, I'm happy enough with that, I guess, but I'm not that familiar with them. I'll definitely put them in a sleeve and yeah, do my due diligence checking out what he's all about. Yeah, opening that pack really bums me out a little because just reminds me how much I've fallen off the UFC game. I used to watch it so much. I used to love it. And nowadays, like going through the 2023s, I'm like, huh? Who? What? But hey, it's still fun for me. Really enjoyed that. The next one we're going to do here is the Marvel pack. I'm not expecting much because I've already pulled the Splashticular. And I think that's pretty much what they say for this box. You might get one of those in a pack and the parallels and maybe not too much else. But you never know. So let's check it out. Still going to be a blast opening it. What I do want out of this maybe is a cool blue foil parallel of one of the bigger, more mainstream guys like Hulk or Thor or someone like that. But we'll see what we get, shall we? All right, let's go. Straight off the bat, we've got the base Nico Minoru. So you can actually kind of see the difference here between the two. So the background's a little different. The art's the same, and the art on these cards is super cool. The next one, oh no, there is one in there that I don't know what it is. So I'm going to just hold off on that a little. We got Angel here. Again, great artwork. I have actually pulled that card before. But that's fine. I've got Drax here. I don't like this design for Drax because I'm so familiar with the movie universe, but that's my problem. Still great artwork. Looks pretty cool. All right. So let's go through now and just see what's here. Right, we've got a number one spot here. These cards are pretty common, I think. It's the Eternals. Number 1, January 6, 2021. Okay, cool. I'll really have to look a bit more into that. But on the back it says Icarus was revived and wondered which other Eternals were alive. Zurls, the Eternal Prime, told him Sprite was restored and was set to be free. Icarus knew he had to catch her and followed her to New York City. Now, Icarus is someone who I actually want to look into a bit more. I'm really not that familiar with Icarus. So I might have to do a bit of reading into that. I know that's becoming a bit of a broken record there. I'm really not that familiar, but hey, it's the truth. All right, that's cool. And then the last one, which you've probably already seen here, is that blue foil Captain America. I'm stoked. I've got a lot of blue foils like Onslaught and Echo and less movie mainstream characters. So I'm pretty stoked to have a blue foil of one of the big main fellas from the movies. That's great. They'll go in at least a sleeve, and I'll probably put it on the mantle. All right, let's keep going. I'm babbling a bit. I apologize. Let's get into our hockey artifacts. Ooh. Now, like I said, I hope for an autograph in here or a double patch jersey. I might just get a numbered card, but that's cool too. Oh, come on, buddy. These packs have given me a bit of grief to get into. I know there's probably a better way to open them, but I have not found it. So just give me a minute. I'll crack it soon, I hope. Oh. Yeah, I'm opening these cards a little earlier than I'd planned, but I don't know, I'm feeling good today. I played baseball, did a good job there, just sort of cooked some dinner and felt like, hey, I might as well treat myself. And hey, I might as well share it with all of the none of you that are watching. All right, let's get into this. Open. All right, so straight off the bat here, we've got a Morgan Rielly Maple Leafs card. Then, there's a numbered in here. That's cool. Might be a numbered jersey, actually. So let's go to the back, and we'll see Jake Muzzin, a couple of Toronto Maple Leafs. That's fine. I don't recall pulling those yet, so that's cool. What's under here? Oh, sweet. It's 133 of 199. It looks like maybe an Avalanche player. Yep. And it is a double patch of Cale Makar from Colorado. Shock, horror. I am not a huge hockey fan, but like I said, this is that double patch. I'm a bit bummed out that it's the same color on both of them, and it's not a patch, it's just it's a piece of jersey probably. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I'm still stoked. It's of 199, and as usual with these cards, I'm pretty sure on the back it says you've received a trading card with Cale Makar game used hockey memorabilia. So he has worn this whatever it is, I'm guessing piece of jersey, in some way, shape, or form, in an official NHL game. So that's sick. I'm really curious about the last box now. It's probably not an autograph, but fingers crossed. But these cards are really cool. I was really hoping to get a double patch in here too. Yeah. All right, I better wrap this up. It's dragging, isn't it? Have a wonderful day, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Now I get to go and spend the next 3 or 4 hours just going through, looking at the backs of these and checking price comps on eBay. Not that I'll ever sell any of them. But yeah, that's what my evening's got in store. Rock and roll. All right, everyone, have a great day. Peace.